Hello and welcome everybody to 1986. 1986 is an interesting time. It's hard to forget, even, me thinking back, I forget that that's in the Cold War. The Berlin Wall hadn't fallen. There was a West Germany and an East Germany. It is an interesting time. I mean, the movies, Rocky had come out, and the year before, Back to the Future. We were all waiting for Back to the Future 2, and Star Wars, the full first trilogy had come out, and so it's interesting that in the 80s, a company like Walter Hagen came out, in my mind, as kind of one of the forefront, kind of one of the leaders of technology when Crenshaw was doing really well in the Masters, and he had Walter Hagen gear, right? And so, in my mind, it was like, oh, that old McGregor gear. Look at this new Walter Hagen stuff, which is interesting because the brand has been around for a while. Let's go have a look at the 1986 model Walter Hagen. It's pretty easy to identify Walter Hagen here on the aft portion. Circled around the Walter Hagen emblem, it says Ultra Crenshaw block, the block letter 1. Then we have this nice H, easy to recognize. The Hagen, big H pattern, 4-screw sole plate right here. The shaft is pinned, as you can see right here. Spin around the skirt, very simple, plain, non-decorated skirt. And then we get to this lovely face, which is very reminiscent of the classic Iomatic or Super Iomatic, staggered, red, white, red. Look at this lovely solid persimmon. Such a beautiful, beautiful club. We have the 1-3-1 groove pattern. The top line, let's see if we can not hit too many things, is very plain. You can just see the insert right here. And obviously it looks like some shots there's some sky marks on that crown. I wonder why I totally bumped the camera, even though I try to avoid it. Lovely whipping right here. Looks pretty good. We're going to move up the stepped shaft. Dynamic gold. What is this? This is some Wilson. You remember, these are made by Wilson. This is some Wilson serial number right here. Dynamic gold. You can see 1986 through 89. And then this one has a genuine leather Newman grip. Love this leather wrap grip with the nice Walter Hagen emblem on the butt. So famously used by Crenshaw, Ben Crenshaw. Let's see if I can use this and how that works out on the range. I really like this club. On days when I have trouble hitting every club, I'm not going to pass judgment on, it wasn't perfect. But as far as looks and sound, and is this something I could play? Absolutely, 100%. The problem with the 80s, and this is the biggest problem with this club, the problem with the 80s is there are so many desirable sets that are out there. And does this move to the top of the list? In my mind, when it comes to solid persimmons, this is definitely in the top 10, but not the top 5. I'm not sure this is going to earn a place quickly in my bag. If you find one of these, if you're looking for a persimmon, and this happens to be available at an affordable price, and that's what you're looking for to get into vintage golfing, then yes, I can highly recommend this. But if you're looking for the premier, the best from the 80s, I'm not sure this is that club for you. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below about the Walter Hagen Ultra Crenshaw block solid persimmon. If you want to support this channel, you can visit my Amazon shop. I'll put a link in the description below. I am an Amazon associate. I make proceeds from qualifying purchases. You can also support me on Patreon. I'm accepting general support. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. I am the Vintage Golfer.